I used to skateboard. I used to play lacrosse. I was a freshman on varsity. I was always very athletic, played basketball, played soccer.
I was definitely go, go, go all the time. I was involved in a lot of different activities, whether it be sports or clubs at school. And then it was like all of that somewhat stopped.
I was diagnosed with a non-germinoma germ cell tumor in my pituitary and my frontal lobe.
I was diagnosed with systemic lupus erythematosus in April 2017.
When I heard I was diagnosed with cancer, it was heartbreaking. It was like getting a brick thrown at your head.
I think emotionally, it took a little while to actually set in. I didn't let people see any of the pain that I was in or the struggles that I felt, so emotionally it was a lot harder. And when I would get home is when I would normally feel a lot more of the troubles behind it.
So it was just a whirlwind of just emotions, tears, love, and just being surrounded by everyone that I knew.
I always get that question about like, how are you so happy? Or like some people don't realize that anything is wrong, and that's kind of my goal. I almost look at it, as weird as it sounds, as like you can either laugh or cry, and I choose to laugh. Why take something that like could be really negative and like let it completely ruin everything when you can do so much with it?
When I was sick, I felt that I had so much energy mentally bundled up within, and I needed to give something out to others.
After I was diagnosed, I still wanted to kind of keep that positive mindset in other ways. So the blankets came about that we kind of term Meredith's favorite blanket.
When I was going for treatment, we were sad to know that they didn't make Mediport adaptable clothing for children. And then I saw little kids walking around the hospital, and they'd be in their gowns, which were never fitted to size for them, so they'd be tripping.
From my experience, hospital blankets are not the best, so we decided to first start donating them to pediatric patients, but even people all around the country have received blankets, so it's definitely expanded a lot since the start.
People wanted to send me gifts and everything. I was like, stop sending me gifts, send me t-shirts. And my grandmother was sewing up the t-shirts, and then when going to clinic, I would distribute them to different kids. It made me feel that I wasn't forgotten, and I wasn't wasting my time through treatment as I was still doing something.
I think the power of giving back is huge. I think it just makes everyone feel so positive. I know it makes me feel positive. It gave me a purpose and something to do when I felt very limited at the time. So all those people that eventually receive those blankets feel that positive effect as well, and I'm very thankful for that.
I was in the hospital, and my mom came in the room all teary-eyed, and she was like, they said you have a Make-A-Wish. So when thinking of a wish, no item could sum up the process of going through cancer treatment. So my Make-A-Wish was to interact with Disney executives, as I wanted to learn from them and understanding how to reach so many people. I just wanted to know like how to correlate a journey and touching people's hearts, but also helping others.
I found out about my wish when I was at the doctor, actually, and I think we're in shock at first. For my wish, I chose to meet Pope Francis. Meeting him was, I describe it as an out-of-body experience because it was just so surreal. Some parts I feel like I almost blacked out at parts because it was that awesome and you're just in so much shock, but it was an absolutely surreal experience.
Seeing her experience the wish, it was unbelievable. I think the wish, it's that initial experience, but it stays with you forever.
There is not a day that goes by that we don't reflect on the conversations that Jordan had through his Make-A-Wish. Having that knowledge, he can use anywhere he chooses to, whether that's with J-Zips, in a career path, whomever he's speaking to, it has definitely changed him for the better.
Finding out that I was chosen to host the Make-A-Wish Gala, it's an honor that I could never imagine. Knowing that it's not only me who's been impacted by Make-A-Wish, but it's everyone, and that I get to be the one that speaks for them, it makes me feel amazing.
I was so flattered when I was asked to host the gala, just because Make-A-Wish is such a phenomenal organization, and it means so much that I'm able to share my story and just show people the power of a wish and the power that Make-A-Wish has to really change people's lives.